Hi there everyone, my name is Helenique and today I'm going to be talking to you about meditation through sound. Now I wanted to talk a little bit about the difference between crystal singing bowls like the one you see in the background over here behind me. A white color crystal singing bowl comes in different tones and pitches that you can actually purchase online in various countries. They are producing these in factories. And I actually prefer to advise people to use the crystal singing bowl very specifically and actually very seldomly. What I prefer to advise you to use for meditation using sound waves is this version of a Tibetan singing bowl. And the difference you'll see here is that this one is made of metal, and in fact they use very specific metals to blend together about 7 different kinds of metals sometimes to create this type of singing bowl, which can be found very easily in India, Nepal, in many countries in the East. And in fact, there's rumor that says that these bowls were never really made for singing or for specific chanting practices. They were really used for more practical purposes. And it was only later on that people discovered then that they actually have this very powerful sound wave. So these are in fact very specific metals that we find in the earth that are used to mix up a bowl like this. And this is quite different then to a bowl like the one in the background, the crystal singing bowl, which in fact then has very filtered processes involved in manufacturing it into this kind of crystalline material that is then used to make a singing bowl. The reason that there is such a difference, and the reason I would then suggest that you actually prefer the metal version for meditation in the beginning certainly, is because the metal version has a much more resonant sound with what is already in our physical bodies and in our magnetic fields. The crystalline structure, like the one in the background, has a very foreign or externalized kind of sound pitch. It's somewhat different to the way the physical body is made up, and so its sound can sometimes actually clean off your entire energy field and sometimes leave it kind of squeaky clean, which is sometimes not really what you're going for. You want to actually bring a very enriching sound into your brain, into your body, into all your cell structure and into the magnetic field around your body. A sound that your body actually recognizes and resonates quite well with. A sound that is actually also in nature very readily available. And that's why we really sometimes prefer these Tibetan singing bowls for that purpose. The crystalline bowl in the background is great if you want to start to get onto like a traveling high or an altered state, but it might leave you feeling quite ungrounded and sometimes a little bit spaced out or foreign feeling inside both your mental body and sometimes your emotional body. So I would also not advise crystalline bowls for young children, working with young children or children a little older. The sound is quite intense, it's quite purified, as I said, quite foreign sometimes, and somewhat clean, much cleaner than we actually really need it to be sometimes. So if you can really find yourself a nice singing bowl online, if you can go and find one that you yourself listen to and pick up into your palm and chime it once and see how you start feeling. That's the best way to choose it. Just feel. You like it? Get it. Bye. Thanks for watching.